to this match too. I came in and for Wrestling Cares, they have a little bit of a different system here where it's a point system. And in a lot of these matches, you see a lot more pinfalls because everybody is trying to one-up each other on these points. I almost feel like I'm about to get into like a little basketball game or something. Like, I'm not sure.
I've seen it before. I mean, and some guys get confused by it.
I'm confused now.
They think that's the end. After the first pinfall, they think that's it, and we're done. But then you have to keep going after that. So you have 10 minutes, and you just go all out.
10 minutes.
Have fun. And your wrestling is one of my good friends that became a good friend after my time in WWE. When we were there, we were close and friendly. But then afterwards, we talk all the time. She's doing great things. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, you guys might know her as Winner or Katarina or Caitlin or any of the other names she has. But she's wonderful. And I'm so happy to be back in LA.
Oh, I know.
Marvelous.
And she lives in the LA area too, right?
She does, yeah. She's been going out on a lot of different auditions and doing really well. She's something.
I really need to figure out this whole acting thing and get on board with it, like you guys have.
No, you have to just coincidentally meet the right person at the right moment. Because nothing.
I want to coincidentally meet Donald Trump one day.
That's what you gotta do. It's gotta be a coincidence.
That would be like a bucket list right there.
Nothing I've ever done has been like, oh, I'm gonna work really hard at this and I'm gonna get that. No, it's never been that. It's been
like my wrestling career.
I've worked my tail off at doing different things and like, or getting a show going, or getting a film going, or whatever, and then nothing happens. But then randomly something will happen to me, and then I'll be on a show.
Gosh, that is so neat.
And the only thing that stayed consistent is that wrestling has always been like my the person that has led me there, like my wingman or something.
It has, because I was telling you earlier, it's like every time I see what's going on with you, you're always first woman of wrestling, or what is it? First lady. First lady. I'm so sorry. My apologies. The first lady of ROH, the first lady of wrestling, and I love it. And I told you, it's like, don't let go of that. I love that. The first lady.
And the whole reason why it started as that is because I love women's wrestling. I've never been great at women's wrestling, but I love it. And I'm a big supporter of women's wrestling. And so when the first lady started was because I just continued trying to fight for it. And I'm hoping Ring of Honor has a bigger women's division, because that would be awesome. And I'd love to have you there. So let's see it go in that direction.
Oh, please.
Because I feel like you could be a backbone of
that. Would be amazing to do some work with you at Ring of Honor. That'd be amazing.
I love working over there. It's a lot of fun. And you should come on our podcast, because we've been having so much fun. Mike and Maria in Wonderland, which is my podcast, is on iTunes and stuff. But it's fun. We've had almost 200,000 downloads on it at this point, and literally we talk about everything. Yeah, we talk about everything, from politics to it might be sports, or this or that or whatever.
Oh, good. Because honestly, I mean, yes, I'm a wrestler, but I don't want to talk about my job. I never want to talk about my job. That's the last thing I want to talk about. So I'm gonna like this podcast a lot.
It'll be fun. We'd love to have.
I want to talk about girl stuff, shopping, politics. I don't know what politics I talk about.
See, I
watch the Daily Show. That's about it. Does that count? I love Daily Show.
It definitely
Jon
counts.
Stewart.
I want to talk about more girl stuff, because then we get the girly sponsors. So hopefully more makeup for me and hair products.
Lashes. The lashes. Tanner.
And Tanner.
Yes.
But yeah.
Smoke and mirrors.
It is. And also, I always say that if a fan actually saw me in my element in the bathroom with the haze of sunless Tanner and sticking eyelashes on, and just, they would never really want to be my fan. They would just be like, you smell. And
what you just said goes through my mind a lot. It's just like, gosh, I'm taping up this, like, I have probably white tape on my ankles. I'm thinking about, wow, this stuff is so gross. I'm so miserable. I mean, getting ready, almost, gosh, it's not fun getting ready for a match sometimes.
It's almost more work than the match.
It is more work than the match. And the outfits, and like the simplest little thing can go wrong. Let's say, maybe the elastic in your outfit breaks or it's ripping or whatever, and you're praying to God that it stays together during the match. You know, you don't want a wardrobe malfunction or anything.
I had a safety pin stab me, right?
Oh my God!
Region.
You had a safety pin in the ring?
I did, yeah.
Oh!
I know, I shouldn't have, but it was either that or it was like quick fix. Like, okay, you're going live and it's gonna happen.
Oh my God. Yep. I would have chased you down with my sewing kit and be like, come here, let me tie that.
There was no time. No time. There was just, go on with your bad self. Safety pin and all.
Actually, Miss Domesticated Mischief, she is. She actually sewed a bra strap for me with like green thread.
Of course it was green!
Of course it was green. So I had like this black bra with like one like green spot right there, but you know, she fixed it.
Oh, I adore her.
Nothing like an on-site seamstress.
Oh, yeah. She is. I just, yeah, she's something very special. But thank you again for having me.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure, and I look forward to working with you more in the future and being on the podcast.